All right, hi everybody. We are talking in this video about setting your home page for your Canvas course. We're kind of past the getting to know the basics and the global navigation stuff, and now we're getting into the specific course navigation and course settings before we then go on to build the course. So let me jump into an existing course and let me preface, I'll click into my US history and let me preface that the first page we're going to see here when we land into my page is modules. But you notice over here, this is called the course navigation. Just like before, we were talking about this is my global navigation. I'm now within a course, and so this set of links here is my course navigation. So this will move me around just within my US history course. So my home page is set to land on my modules. And so here are all the modules for the course in US history. There are other things that you can choose to set as your home page, but you don't want to. You want to set modules as your course homepage. Let me talk about how to do that. And in the context of showing you how to do that, I'll talk about why to do that as well. So over here on your home page, okay, you're going to see these options that are all different settings that we can choose. And we'll go into that somewhere else. But we're going to go here where it says choose home page. Now here are the different things you could choose to be your home page. But what you really want to do to keep this nice and simple, you want to choose course modules and then you want to click the save button. Well, why not the other ones? Well, course activity stream, you don't need kids seeing all the different steps that are going on behind the scenes, and they don't really want to know that. They want to go into the course by modules. A front page. Now, some people like to do, I would say if there were a next choice, it's often a front page. Why not do that? It's just more work, quite honestly. And in the immortal words of a YouTuber, ain't nobody got time for that. And I'm talking both teachers and students. For you to do that, you have to create a front page. And then you have to, so you can see, I don't have one created. A front page must be set first. So that's grayed out for me because I didn't take the time to create sort of a cute front page. I just want them to go straight into my course content. So I don't want to waste the teacher time on that piece. I also don't want to waste the students' time. The students don't want to go into a front page that they then have to click just to get to modules to get to the agendas. So we don't want it to become some click-a-more situation. And then, there also then becomes that added confusion of there being more clicks, and that could waste time in class when you're trying to get them into your daily agenda. Assignment list, they will see that when they go into their to-do list. You don't need that to be your front page. And syllabus, you use that for a day. It does not need to be there. It does need to be active. We'll talk about that in another video, but you certainly don't want it to be your front page. So that's the why behind making your course modules your front page. And the how, again, choose home page. Click in the radial button next to course modules and save, and you're done. That's all. If you have any questions, let me know.